Okay. We're doing this again. And due to copyright reasons, I am playing my own music. Sorry. Alright. The reason why I said copyright reasons is because apparently some of the tracks that I had played before were copyright protected and didn't allow it to be viewed practically anywhere, and especially not in Australia. So I wouldn't even be able to watch my own Twitch VOD, so you know, threw that out the window, use my own stuff, which does, like, I allow anyone to use, basically. I don't have many tracks on Spotify at the moment. I'm doing what I can, and I've only now just caught up with my most recent stuff. There's a whole bunch of other tracks and things that haven't been finished or are upcoming projects for later in the year. So, you'll have to wait for those. I feel like that was just a mistake. Dingus, not surprised. Dingus. For those joining in on the stream or watching the VOD on the bots channel, here's how the rules go. I am not allowed to use hints, but I can use as many undos as I want. If I feel the need, I can just restart the game that I'm currently on. If I feel like I can't figure out what I'm missing, then I can do that. And after an hour and 30 minutes, if I still have not solved it, then I simply just stop for the night, because I will need sleep. And I honestly would go insane if I had to continue doing it for so long. I love my tracks. They're so good. Ah. I destroy my sleep schedule by doing this. But then again, I also destroy all of my friends' sleep schedules. So mean, just blame MC for, you know... Yeah. Story time, right. Yeah. I'm still in the works of that, so I don't know when, like, it'll actually be in full production again, because personal things, so we just haven't really gotten around to doing it. Oh, dingus, come on. Let's see here. Move that. But I can't. And that's end game. Alright. That across. No, that can't move over there. Those together. Idiot. Yep, knew it. Idiot. Move these over here. Nope. Not any of that. I move my eyes across the screen so much when playing this game because I have to look at every single detail to make sure I'm not missing anything. Because if I miss something, then it's going to be bad news. Dingus. That's what's hard about the game, is that you think that you might have the upper hand and you'd actually win the round, but then when you look at your deck, you then don't have the cards that you actually need. So you end up just failing. Okay. It's probably the most frustrating thing about Solitaire. Especially original Solitaire that's not on digital, is that it can be anything. You might get a full-on winning deck, or you might get the hardest deck ever, because it's all up to chance as to how you deal it. And most of the time, you won't know how you dealt the deck. Because, well, legit, you're unable to choose the sort of deck you want. Like, it's preset sort of things. You don't get that. So... you then get into situations like this where you can no longer succeed. You get close, and then Solitaire slaps you in the face, letting you know that no, you did not in fact get a good deck, and you have lost your round. It's a very good game, though. I love playing it, so, you know. Need a white 10, please. It's white 10, but now I've literally removed every single card. Angus. I also just got back from redoing the vocals on hide and seek. And they're okay. It's nothing to be impressed with about. There's still a whole bunch of things that I need to fix. And there's still part of the vocals that need to be added that I don't have access to at the moment because I'm playing Solitaire. want to do is see what's behind here. That's one of my shoes. Because that gets me that, and then I get this, I can put that there. And that's... shove that there. I love this one. Uses triplets. Which, for those that don't understand music, is... it's a 3-note rhythm that can be put as quavers, crotchets, like all those sorts of things. It gives a different vibe. And I don't know, just sounds cool. What am I missing? Oh, I am a moron. Yep, now it's gonna say, okay, yep. Ow, that hurt. Oh, God. Now I'm partially bleeding. Hooray! Oh, gosh. It's kind of tearing up because of it. Ah, lovely. Adjust my chair. Ends off with a pitch. It's just so good. Ah. Offers me much better results. Sometimes it's a good idea to try out all possible options to see which one gives you best results. And since I'm on digital, I can do that. It may extend the time that I've spent doing it, but that's not the goal. The goal is to try and beat Grandmaster within an hour and 30 minutes. So technically there is a time limit set. but it's mainly just for a safety reason. Don't have anything to put down. And that is why. Dingus. Oh, dingus. Nope, nope, nope. Put that down. Dingus. Already off to a good start. We've got some of the aces up there. Sunset had to be one of the most easiest tracks to be done. It's also the most simplest of the bunch, so, you know, probably would have been why it was finished so quickly. It's just so simple. But I'm like doing so much better than simple now. I've expanded on my techniques. I've expanded what I can do. And my talent grew in the process as well, so I became better at doing what I was doing as a hobby. And are now currently in a position where it is a possible career. We're going new. I've made an edit of this track for the Prime War when it eventually comes out. It's a fairly simple edit, mainly just pitching it up a little bit and adding a little more, I think 2 more instruments. I'm pretty sure it kept the same tempo. But it is also for the first film, which has a bad ending. Yep. One thing I've been seeing happening and like going around recently is discussions about what is going to be happening to Windows. There's apparently been big discussions about Windows turning it into a subscription service because of Microsoft not caring as much about it as they used to, because they're apparently getting more money from their subscription services than Windows itself. So, if that eventually does become true, then it's fairly simple. Bye-bye Windows, hello Linux. Because I'm not going to go back to Mac. Mac is for work. Streaming is not work. And the only other thing close enough is Linux. And I already have an idea of the Linux distro that I'm going to be using. I nearly switched to it before. But that was until Windows 11 came out and I didn't have a choice. But I mean, I also put a Windows 98 taskbar here, so it shows how much disrespect I have to Windows 11 and just Windows in general. Because it sucks. Windows sucks. There's some things it's good at, some things it's bad at, and some things I wish weren't even, like, didn't exist. Such as good pre-installed games. Like Pinball. We don't have that installed on here anymore. But we used to. And I know that because I have a machine running Windows XP. Pretty much the top of the line for Windows XP as well. And it had 3D Pinball on it. That was neat. Got a free game. Yep, there it is. Game over. I'm honestly hoping that it doesn't become a subscription service, because there's a bunch of things that are Windows only that I want to have done, such as, well, VR chat. The Linux version, if there is a Linux version, is very unstable apparently. And there's also driver support things and whatnot, which is another hassle. But Linux is apparently becoming more and more popular as Windows and Mac gets less and less popular, because Microsoft and Apple are just failing to deliver. And Apple recently got slapped with a fine because they weren't following rules from the EU, so yeah, neat. Means I have even more things to hate about Apple, because they're not following rules. And Windows also got rid of some major things that a lot of the users actually used, but got rid of anyways. I don't know the backstory behind it, but a lot of people were furious. But it doesn't seem like they're ever going to implement it back in. So, dang it. 4 cards left. And I could have won the game, but there are 4 cards left. Oh well. It's just Solitaire. What I really want to do that'd be super torturous is to try and pin this up against some friends and see who can do it first. Who can beat Solitaire Grandmaster first? The hardest difficulty on Microsoft Solitaire. I don't exactly know what they would get if they won. But that'd be a problem for future me. Another loss. Can I just get a winning deck, please, Solitaire? I want to sleep. I guess the Solitaire gods just hate me for some unknown reason. A reason that I am not allowed to know. Clearing many cards. Here, stuck. Five cards. 5 cards. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. It's just Solitaire. That's how it goes. Knowing how long this took the DA crew to get some wins, I wouldn't be surprised if it takes me the exact same amount of time to get a win on Solitaire. Because it took them a while. So it would obviously take me a while to get the win. And that's just Solitaire. That's how it works. I feel like I have a blood nose, but when I check, I don't, so... Weird. And game over. I'm gonna put the mic a little forward a bit. Ah, no. No kings, great. It's the very unforgiving part about Solitaire. You can play as many times as you want and it'll still be rare to get a win. Thingies. Whoops. You want to be as smart as you can with the game. Dang it. I was so close. 3 cards. It's so close. Above and beyond. It's a good track, this one. believe what's currently on its way to the stores is a mix that I made. And yep, we're done. Four cards. 4 cards. This was definitely by far one of the most fun ones to make. Dang it, come on. Was so close. Oh. Oh god, no. Oh dear god. Games go by so quickly, yet it feels like it takes so much longer. Probably doesn't help the fact that I'm repeating the same 6 songs over and over again, because I've only released so many other calm tracks. So, can't really do much else about it. Oh, God. I'm already starting to feel the effects of tiredness. This isn't good. We're only an hour in. Dang it. What in the... Oh. I might as well just leave it as this until I figure out what's going on. But, yeah. I am gonna go now. Had my fun. It's a little tired. And I'm gonna figure out what was going on there. So I'll see you all around later.